Hey there, welcome back. Today we are talking about boosting your sales around the clock with this specific promotion that I really hope you follow. Most people have misconceptions about selling, how often they should be selling, how often they can talk about an offer or a product. Today we're going to bust a lot of those myths and give you some tips to help you making money now. I would love, 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 love for somebody to listen today and already make a change today and make some money, see some sales coming in. So that's going to be my challenge for you today. All right. Welcome back. I'm Stacey Tuschel. We are working through our foot traffic formula. Every single one of our trainings are standalone trainings, so feel free to sit right here and listen up. But to maximize it, you're going to want to go back and listen to day one, where we talk about driving traffic. And then on day two, we talk about actually capturing those leads. We really went in deep yesterday to text message marketing. People were loving that. So I'm really excited to see so many of you already taking action, doing the homework, moving forward. Please know that, I bet 1% of people do the homework. So the fact that some of you are out there doing it, getting stuff done, getting results already, you guys are going to be the ones who are being the best success stories from this week for sure. Okay, hello. So we are back working through our workbook, session 3. If you don't have the workbook, just say, I need the workbook, and we will get it to you, okay? Somebody on my team will be here watching today, okay? So when we're talking about selling, putting out an offer, first of all, typically it's usually nerve-wracking, or people have so many hesitations. As of, in April 2020, more than ever, people are thinking, how can I sell? How can I do this? How can this still work when we're going through this crisis, right? So I do really want you to understand that we need to be selling in order to stimulate the economy. And I really need you to be okay with that. You can't be in business and think now isn't the time to sell. That is never a phrase that ever makes sense, no matter what it is you do, okay? So yes, we've talked a lot about maybe pivoting or tweaking or any of that, but it still comes down to you need to sell if you want to stay in business, okay? So first of all, problem number one, we're going to talk about 2 problems that we have, most businesses have when it comes to selling, okay? So problem number 1 is our customers are expecting us to be available 24/7, 365 days per year, okay? They expect us to be everywhere that they are. So they expect us to be in DMs, in private messages, answering emails and phone and all of that. They're emailing at 2 in the morning. They're emailing on a Saturday, right? They are expecting immediate response times. We talked about this a little bit on day 1, right? So I just want to work through a few of these solutions, and then we're going to dive into the opportunity here, okay? You guys, do not let me forget to announce the social media winner. So every day I'm going to be giving a $25 Amazon gift card to somebody here that's live and engaging. And then on top of that, I'm going to be rewarding somebody that's been posting and tagging and sharing all about this on social media. Today, I'm going to be doing 2 of those winners because I did not announce anybody yesterday, and you let me forget. I can't believe that. No one ever lets me forget. People message us after it was over. So please remind me. I want to make sure I'm going to be announcing 3 people today to win a $25 Amazon gift card. Okay, cool. So solutions, here we go. So first of all, here's the biggest thing that I am shocked by. I want you to make something available 24/7 on your website, or if I were to search you. Now, I'm not saying every product should be available 24/7. No. But I am saying if your business isn't making money every single day, or as at least not even giving the opportunity to make money every single day, you are in trouble, okay? That will not last. That will not be sustainable. We need you building a business that generates income every single day, and that somebody could find you at 2 in the morning and buy from you, okay? I always tell people, we have people buying from us all the time in the middle of the night, midnight, like the most random times. Why? Because that's when they're online, right? We have people buying from us on Christmas Day. This past year, we made sales on Christmas Day and New Year's Eve, okay? I want you to make sure you have something for sale, okay? Not every product should be available, but definitely a place for them to start, okay? So that's a big one. And that is one of the first things we teach in Foot Traffic Formula. We're like, before you go drive traffic, before you go get on social media, you better have something for sale, because we have people see us on day one and buy from us pretty quickly. Okay. I haven't even sold Foot Traffic Formula yet, and we already had somebody purchase this morning. Okay. I want you to understand that if you don't have these things available, you're missing out on sales. You are leaving money on the table. Does this make sense, you guys? Are you with me? Okay. I'm not even going to talk about Foot Traffic Formula until tomorrow, but I want you to see how people will search you. They'll look up your stuff. They'll go weeks, past on your social media feed. They will find things. They will find links. They will check it out. They'll message your team. We've got to make sure you are doing this. Okay. Okay. So that's one, is new goal for 2020. I would love for your goal for 2020 to be make money every day. Make money every day. Like, how incredible would that be? Okay. Number 2. So we talked about timely responses, right? Timely responses with people on your team that understand they are there to serve. They are there to give that next level. They are there to make offers and to let them know how they can continue to work with you. Okay. Not just responding back with, oh, thanks, or, oh, great. Like, how can we help you? Or what, like always, they say always ending with a question, like an open-ended question to keep the conversation going. Okay. Number 3, you can put chat bots into place when you are not open, and funnels into place all the time so that you don't have to be responding 24/7. So when I say I want you to sell 24/7, if you just felt like you don't have time, you're missing my point here. I want this to be automated. And then during regular working hours, that's when you'll have the personal one-on-one responses where people are checking in, following up, all that good stuff. Okay. All right. So be thinking about that. Number 4, email and text automation. So all of these automated stuff that we're talking about, this is what we are talking about when we say funnels, right? When I'm bringing up funnels, I'm talking about the entire formula of bringing in, driving traffic, bringing leads in, getting them to buy something, converting them, right? This is a funnel. Funnels can be put in emails, in text message marketing. It could be in messenger bots, right? Chat bots, all over the place. Okay. So this is what I want you thinking. Okay. Number 5, allow an appointment to book a call or take a class or sign up for a training right on your website. Okay. So the nice thing is, maybe you are in a position, and tell me if you have this. How many of you have something where you're like, no, they really couldn't buy from me without talking to me first? Okay. There's going to be some people on here that are going to say that. And I don't know if I completely agree with you, but there will be a few that, yes, they will. There is probably a conversation or something to be had, which is fine. Allow them to click a link and book a call, like get a consult, get a free audit, something where they feel like, okay, great, I'm on the next path. If you're researching karate studios for your child, okay, and you go to one website and there's no pricing, and then another website, there's no pricing, and then you get to this next one where you might be able to sign up, you might be able to book a consult with them, you will feel like you've entered the next stage, like you've done what you need to do, and now you're going to wait for that next step, right? There is some psychology around feeling like you've taken a closer step to the end result. I want you to be thinking about that. So even having an opportunity to book a call, talk to somebody, this is going to be helpful. So with our studios, we're setting up a summer funnel right now, and it's going to be like register now, or the other button is going to say book a free call with us and we can help you, right? Obviously not going to say this on a button, but it's going to basically be like, you can just do it right here. Or you can sign up and talk to somebody within the next 24 hours, and we'll have a link for them to get on our calendar, and our desk will be calling them to talk one-on-one and get them scheduled, okay? People just want to feel like you're there to help and that they've got the options. Okay, good. I'm so glad to hear this, you guys. Okay, a lot of times people disagree with me, or they're just hesitant to do this because they just don't know how. They're stuck on the tech. They're feeling like, but I don't know what I would sell. I don't know what I would have that next step be. It's possible you're missing that first product, that product that should be selling all the time. It's possible you only have high level, high end services, products, programs. And you're right, it might be very difficult for somebody to go from cold to buying something right then and there. Okay. One of the first things we talk about in Foot Traffic Formula is what is that small product that somebody can jump in and buy immediately. Okay. Okay. Problem number 2. So I'm on the next page. If people can buy anytime, then why should they buy right now? Right? Because that's going to be the next thing somebody's going to say. But Stacy, if people can always buy, I have a membership site. If they can always buy, how do I add urgency? How do I add scarcity? Like, what do I do to get them to buy? Okay. So here's 4 things that you could be doing. So first of all, you could add urgency by expiring bonuses. Okay. So you can actually have a few bonuses that go away by a certain day or time. Okay. You can use certain software where you can set up, where you can actually have it track. This person jumped on this landing page and now they've only got 4 days to buy this. Okay. Okay. So somebody just said, you're still booking summer. I've been hesitant to sell camps because we don't know if they will happen. Not only are we still booking summer, but people have been asking, why isn't your summer schedule out yet? Typically it is. So we got so many requests for summer that yes, we are absolutely putting summer out because the demand is there. Now, let's say summer doesn't happen or something happens because of it, then obviously we would use that money for something else for their next time. If we would need a refund, then we can. But yes, just like we typically in the past have been booking for summer, we are still booking for summer right now. Okay. And if you guys are in Foot Traffic Formula, in the recession trainings that I've been doing, I've been telling you my backup plans, like my ABC, what happens here, all of that. So make sure to watch those videos if you're in the program, okay? Number 2, set a deadline using timers. If you are using specific landing page software, something like Lead Pages, ClickFunnels, got it? They have timers available for you, okay? So if you have a product that's available all the time, but you have a one-time offer, 15-minute timer on that landing page, the conversion will go up. People see a timer and they think, I better go buy, right? Not everybody is as tech savvy as some of us, so they wouldn't know, okay? All right, number 3, I'll come back to some of these questions, but keep them coming. I'll definitely answer some today. Number 3, limit the amount of openings. So maybe you have something for sale all day or all the time, but you only have 5 spots available each week or 10 openings per day or whatever that is. So by putting a number on it, and that number could be like your dream number. Like if you would absolutely love 10 new registrations every single week, you could say, for the first 10 people, we only have 10 spots available. That will add some urgency. Okay. Number 4, you can grandfather the price and increase it for future buyers. So you could say, right now, the price is $47, but this will be going up to $57, to $97, etc. So by letting them know when the price is increasing, it could absolutely get people to jump in faster. Okay. You are welcome for that little push. I love this. I'm revamping everything and pivoting in a direction I've always wanted to, but was never brave enough to try. You guys, this is where you have all the opportunity to try something. I do think people are a little bit more forgiving right now because everybody's putting out things and then it's like not happening. Imagine a year ago, if I were to put out my summer schedule and then it just didn't happen, people would be livid. If I put out a summer schedule for July and people are buying and then July can't happen because the government has shut us down, no one's going to be livid, but they're either going to be expecting their money back or they're going to be expecting a credit for something else, right? So this is the time to get brave and do things differently that you haven't been doing, okay? I'm giving you permission. I'm giving you permission to do that right now. All right, I'm trying to find my video. Here we go. Sometimes it doesn't tell me your names, but I see it in here. Okay. Nicolette, but even with the timer, do you have to make it actually expire for them? Okay. So here is the thing. With a timer, adding a timer on, if you say within 15 minutes it goes away, and then I go to book it an hour from now or a day from now, and I still get those bonuses, understand that you have trained your people that like, oh, whatever she says, you might be able to still get it, okay? So be careful, right? However, when you set up, possibly have other software or things that are actually going to show this opportunity is over, we're not offering it anymore, the price has gone up, etc., they will believe you. They will go, whoa, when she says the price is increasing, she means the price is increasing. Okay. So I would absolutely make sure that whatever you do, understand you are setting the intention, or I should say, like you're training them to act next time. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just reading. Okay, good. These are all great, you guys. Oh my goodness, somebody's watching at 2:30 in the morning. Well, thanks, Suzanne, for showing up and be present. If 2:30 in the morning, where are you from? Okay, let me keep going on this. So again, I'm back on this workbook. You have to ask yourself, why should they buy now? Okay. Meaning like if they bought tomorrow, it would be the difference. Okay. Our attention spans are so horrible. We are so shiny object squirrel, right? We are going everywhere. If you do not make them take action quickly, don't even bother. Sometimes my team will say, oh, let's do this promotion and give them 14 days. Honestly, you're better off probably emailing them 2 days before the deadline and telling them about it than you are to say you've got 14 days. The second they think they have more time to come back, what happens is they get distracted by somebody else and they may or may not come back. How many times have you looked at something and you have said, this isn't interesting. I think I'll get it. I'll probably get it tomorrow or later or whatever. And then you completely have forgotten about it, right? It happens all the time. So I really, really want to make sure you are trying to get as many people to take action now. If they aren't taking action, you have not created a no-brainer offer. Okay? My foot traffic formula clients know the no-brainer offer is what makes somebody say, I need this and I need it now. Okay? If your customer doesn't need it now and will not buy right today, your offer is missing something. You are missing the mark here. Okay. Next one. Is it compelling enough? Okay. What will happen if they wait? These are all things I need you to be thinking through. Okay. Do they care enough about the consequence? So if you're like, oh, but if they wait, it's going to go up $3. Do they care about $3? Are you talking to the wrong person who could care less if it went up $20, right? You've got to be careful that you are not asking questions or making the consequence something that really doesn't interest them. Okay. Survey them. What do they need? Will they come back if you open up? We are planning on offering, so I'm going to pause right there, Regina. Yes, you guys, ask your people, survey them, do market research. We've been talking about this for the last 30 days in all of our recession trainings. You guys, I want you to keep watching and binging all of that content. The more you can talk to your people, ask a follow-up question in a DM, through an email, on the phone, anything. Like my daycare, she messaged me and said, we're opening back up. Here's what we're thinking. And I immediately said, who's on board? Who wants to come back in? What is everybody saying to you? She's not even my client. I'm her client. And I was picking around or digging around for market research because we serve the same people in the same area. And I wanted to know, are moms willing to put their kids back in daycare right now? Right? So get this market research. Start to survey people. Okay. I struggle with how to make this work for travel-based businesses. They aren't either taking a trip or they aren't. They are either taking a trip or they, okay. So here's where I keep telling people, you've got to get creative on the no-brainer offer. If I can't buy a trip, but I love to travel, what else can you provide for me? What would be a replacement? So I kept thinking, man, because you guys, I travel a lot. Like I had, I think 10 trips planned that have all been canceled. I have so much airfare credit on every airline you could possibly think of because I just had so many speaking engagements I was going to be speaking at, conferences I was going to, family trips. Like we have so much air. Like, okay, so anyway, my point is I can't imagine not traveling for a year. Like that to me is going to be devastating. What opportunity can you provide for me where it feels like I'm traveling, where it's something fun I get to do with the kids at home, have that experience here? I keep saying to people, if you had people planning on taking their honeymoon and they're still kind of getting, like I say, kind of getting married, but they're getting married just like the 2 of them or 10 of them privately, what experience can you sell them that next week when they thought they were taking a vacation, right? I want you to get creative. Just because you're thinking, but I can't sell my product right now. Great. Then pivot, make a different product up. Today, I'm going to be sharing in Foot Traffic Formula, the new product we are coming up with for my studio right now. This is where I've never done this before. It's not something traditional you've seen at a dance studio, but we are pivoting because we don't know what next year is going to look like. We don't know how long this is going to be, okay? If you're in the travel business, it is not the time to think, oh, I'll just wait this out. I wouldn't be waiting this out. I would be getting very creative right now. Okay, I have 200 kids enrolled online for my current session that ends this week. I rolled them into virtual classes and most are rolling with it. Do I keep it going through the end of the school year, retain customers, or do I end the session and hope that some will sign up for the next session? I'm afraid to lose Okay, so she's saying she has reoccurring people right now. Should she end it and start fresh, or should she keep going knowing she'll lose people, right? I think, I don't know your business exactly, but I bet you will retain more people, even letting them drop reoccurring right now, than you would if you were to stop everybody and make them re-sign up. So I'm watching some businesses end what they're doing and starting something brand new and trying to get people to jump on board. It's a new product. It's a new offer. People don't get it yet. It is not going as well as I think they were hoping for it to go. So I would say keep your people going as long as you can, right? And then when the time is right, or add a new offer that might be targeting different people. So the new virtual product that I'm looking at adding may or may not be to serve the current people taking classes with me, but it's going to expand our revenue and do something outside of it. Okay, I love this. Yes, I love this. Going to limit the number of calls I have available each week. Absolutely. When you have this amazing deal or 5 different, let's say you've got a free 15-minute consult for something, but you only have 5 spots every week, that is what creates a sense of urgency. Oh, absolutely. We are actually RV rentals. So I think I can sell the idea of outdoor travel. I think I'm not even lying. My kids were watching a YouTube video this morning and they were in an RV, and this was like an amazing RV. And I jokingly said to my husband, maybe we need to get an RV because I knew that we wouldn't be able to travel. So I'm not kidding. I literally just said that. I think you are in a really good niche right now because that is something that they might actually still get to do. Okay, I love this. All right, what else do we got? Could you come up with a local day trip for families to do, scavenger hunts, etc.? Absolutely, you guys. This is where you're too close to it. People are throwing ideas at you and maybe you can't see it, right? This is why you need the market research from other people. You need to be listening to other people, getting a coach. Like, you need outside people to be giving you ideas because you're so stuck in what you do and what you sell and what your price point is and how this works and how you get paid, that when you're being asked to pivot, you're like, well, that's not going to work. That's not how we do it, right? You've got to be really open-minded in this time. Okay. Abby, are you charging differently for virtual dance classes versus what you charge normally? We didn't in the beginning. We kept our regular pay. This last month, no, we didn't do anything. We were supposed to charge them on May 15th. That would have been our next payment. And we basically said, we're holding off on your May 15th payment strategically because we should be opened back up on May 26th. So by holding off on the May 15th payment, when I thought, do I have to discount this? What is this going to look like? I pushed their payment back to hopefully June 1st when I could charge full price because we should be open back up. So that's kind of what I did strategically. I'm thinking of creating a limited time salon membership. What's your suggestions while my salon is closed? I'm thinking of doing text marketing for this and get a jumpstart the cash flow. So a membership for salons to be learning from you, I think is what you're saying. So what are your suggestions while my salon is closed? I guess what the big thing you have to think about, Jennifer, and Jennifer, feel free to join me on one of our laser sessions in Foot Traffic. But what I'm thinking you need to really hone in on here is, what is the promise to them? Why are they going to want to do this? What are you going to be teaching them? Or how are you different that they're going to be thinking she is going to help me get through this? How are you their life preserver? Okay. Because if you really don't have like the ideas that are going to work or going to help them, they're going to be questioning why. Like, the value has to be there. Okay. I love this. Is it Minerva? I hope I said that right. I'm not reopening my brick and mortar and I'm super excited. I'm just going to pause you right there because I do think this is a blessing for many brick and mortars who are like, this just isn't what I want to do. I don't need to be brick and mortar anymore. This is your time. This is your time to pivot and get your business on a different model. So I do know a lot of brick and mortars that are like, I'm so excited. I'm selling the building. I'm closing down, right? I do not plan on doing that, but I'm in a different situation. I have a different type of business than some people. I fully plan on going back and thriving, but some of you, it's your time to get out of it. It's totally fine. So I'm happy that you're excited about this and that you're seeing the opportunity. Okay, but I don't know how to transition people who are used to me in person. Okay, so that's the thing. Some people don't have a choice to not follow you if they want you. Okay, so you're going to get those people. Some people, they're just not going to be virtual people, right? They're just like, I don't get it. I can't do it. We don't have computer time. We have too many kids in the house. We all need the computer. There's going to be a million reasons, right? But that'll be a percentage. That is normal. Do not feel bad if you only get half the people to jump on or whatever you're looking for. But then what you have to understand is we are talking to a different person than we used to be talking to. So that's why I want you to think now that you're virtual, this is nationwide. You get to serve so many more people than you used to locally within a 5-10 mile radius of your building. So just know that this is a really great opportunity to ask yourself, like, that perfect person I wanted, who is he or she, and how do I reach them now nationwide? Which honestly, I think you're going to be great. Just don't hold on to like, I need all my local people. You're not going to get all your local people. You could still get a huge percentage, but some people will not be interested. So you've got to really amp up your no-brainer offer for them to feel like, wow, this is amazing. Okay. Love this. Okay. Trying to read questions. Sorry, my questions are flying through so fast on the screen. I'm not reading them. The cost per month has to be worth the discount that they would save or a bonus service just for joining, like a free conditioning treatment. Yeah, there has to be reasons. And I wasn't sure if you were trying to get salon owners or people that go to salons. Either way, what is the difference? And here's the thing, my salon for the first time emailed yesterday. Nothing about like, we've got a plan or we're doing this. Like my appointment was supposed to be Friday. Nothing. It was just like, hey, we've got a deal on product or you can buy a gift card. I'm like, what? I can't even believe there's been no communication with anything like that. Ugh, that kind of kills me a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of bad business choices being made right now. You got to really, really be careful, you guys. This experience will make or break a lot of businesses. There will be turnover just because people will be like, I'm not completely happy with the way he or she handled this situation, right? Cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Jennifer. I appreciate that. I'm thinking of promoting summer dance signups by gifting my virtual ballerina camp created during this pandemic to those who sign up early. But is it counterintuitive to sell an in-person class by giving them a virtual class? Wait, what? Is it counterintuitive to sell an in-person class by giving them a virtual class? Oh, I get what you're saying. So you're saying you can get, okay, I totally get this. This is great. Amanda is saying, is it weird for me to be like, buy my July 5th in-person event and I'm going to give you a virtual class for it or something like that? Okay, so I get what you're saying. Now, you could be like, and after that event, we're going to give you the recording of it where your daughter could practice every day after or keep it for whatever to come, right? Like she might want to do it more often. You could do something like that. Or you could add on other opportunities like upsell a crown, upsell, some physical product type stuff as well. So you could absolutely throw in the virtual, but I would have it be not just like, oh, and you get a virtual. I would make it more like she can practice this before the event. Like, you know how kids get so excited knowing like something's coming up or their birthday's coming up, to send something to like prep ahead of time where they could just do it for fun and nobody had to do it. But if they wanted to, they could in the meantime, get them excited, give them something to do. You could totally do a video beforehand or after. Just make sure it makes sense and it feels complimentary. Okay, cool. Stacy, are you offering any bonuses for new registrations while you're 100% virtual? I am not taking any new registrations for my current virtual classes. I am in a different situation where my model is we were in the middle of learning recital dances. We were not registering right now. So we are all about retaining who we had and signing people up for summer and fall. Our summer and fall classes will be available for sale by May 15th. And we will already start charging like we normally did for summer and for September with like a registration fee. Yeah, I actually really like the idea of prepping for it too. That totally just came to me. Do you see how you guys, when weird stuff like this happens and it's just not great and we hate it and it sucks and it's horrible, we are coming up with ideas we have never come up with before. Like to have a virtual prep video series before the actual event in person, like that's kind of genius. You create it one time, you use it forever for all those classes in the future. Like, come on. Like, this is where I keep saying to people, I've been in business. I always say I've been an entrepreneur for 18 years. I don't count the first 3 years. I don't know why we didn't technically incorporate, but we incorporated in 2005. So I'm on my 15th year of being incorporated, and we're a very well-oiled machine. We haven't had a lot of new ideas in the last few years because we're so well-oiled. Our ideas have been so amazing these past like few months because it's forcing us to be creative. Do you know what I mean? So it's like we're coming up with stuff that will probably be here forever, right? Okay, you guys, we got to run. Let's do these winners. Right now, if you want to be the live winner because you've been here engaging, say me in the chat. While you're doing that, I'm going to pick 2 winners that have been active on social media, tagging me at Stacy Tuschl. Thank you for doing that. When I say tagging me, this is a great way to tag me, but you could even take a picture of this video and tag it and be like, hey, go check this out, or thanks so much, your favorite takeaway, anything you want. But this is something I want you to do. I always tell people the 1% do this. Our best case studies, success stories, people that actually do things with foot traffic formula, they fill this out. No pressure. Please do this. Biggest takeaway, 1 question for me. How are you increasing your urgency? What is one consequence if they don't buy now? What's one thing you're going to do in 7 days? What's one thing you're going to do in the next 90 days? Do the work. I promise you. Tomorrow is like the magic sauce. Tomorrow is the day that you find out where you should be shooting for, the goals you're looking for tracking, and how to really amplify your funnels once they're up and running. Okay, the 2 winners from social media. Thank you so much for posting and tagging. Kelly Renee, and then remarketing, RHEA marketing. Kelly Renee, remarketing. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. You can email info@stacytuschl.com. Cara will take care of you. She'll send you a $25 Amazon gift card. Okay, where'd my phone go? Here we go. Let me pick somebody. Tanya Martin. Thank you so much for joining, participating, you guys. Tanya, email info@stacytuschl.com. Cara will help you. Okay, cool. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to be sharing more about foot traffic formula. So definitely stick around if you want to hear about that tomorrow. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff and some case studies of people who have made money in the last like 2 weeks. People making money now. I know you want to hear from those people and like, what's the strategy? What did you do? People making more money now than they made a month ago or a year ago. It can be done. I'm bringing you some really cool people on Friday, okay? Then on Monday, how to hire, train, and maximize your social media manager. I skipped Saturday. I'm doing a virtual happy hour, a virtual Q&A Saturday at 7 p.m. So bring a cocktail, a sparkling water, join me, and we'll be hanging out for about an hour, okay? All right, cool, you guys. Super excited. If you need anything else, let us know. My team is here to help. Just post in the comments. Post your questions. I want to keep answering, all right? I'll see you back here tomorrow, 11:30 Central. Bye, everyone.